Okay, we are at
I'll go ahead
Pontofino.
and start. I'm
Okay.
Mark. I'm going to be the one actually typing the full report. I'm going to get the information from Kevin and Scott, and I'll be typing the report and sending it out. I did the outside, the roof, the attic areas, the detached apartment, all of the fun stuff. A couple of electrical things that I had. Some of the outside receptacles do not have weatherproof covers on them. Several of the outside receptacles are GFI connected, but many of them are tripped and I cannot get them to reset. So probably about 50% I couldn't get to reset, and about 50% of them work. I've got a couple of open junction boxes, and that's wiring coming into a junction box without a cover plate. I've got one of those in the attic above the garage, and one in the attic, in the second floor attic, above the right side hallway, and one in the first floor attic at the right side of the house. So a couple of open junction boxes. Apparently we have a couple of leaks at the bottom of the rear valleys of the roof. We've got numerous cracked tiles. Is that correct, Scott?
Yeah, so basically it's a tile roof that's 15, my name's Scott. It's a tile roof that's 15 years old. They last about 25 to 30 years in the typical life. Having leakage in it during the life of the roof is not uncommon. I was walking in, your neighbor across the street's got two big tarps on the roof. So, certainly theirs are also experiencing a leak too. But, so as far as the roof, Mark talked about the two leaks in the right rear roof valleys. When I was on the roof, there had been a lot of repair to cracked and broken tile. I mean, there's 100 plus repairs to cracked and broken tile. You can see where they put some new tiles in certain areas. So they've certainly had leakage in the roof during the life of it. Really, probably the biggest issue or the biggest reason why the roof is leaked to the point it has is that it's just a complicated roof design. It's not just one plane of a roof. You have multiple planes that intersect multiple levels of the house. The roof that you don't think about, but you actually have, which is definitely getting older, is that balcony on the second floor where you go off the bedroom. That is a balcony, and yes, it's a walking surface. It does have tile on it, but that is a roof, and there would be tile on top of that roof. In 2005, it's probably a fiberglass roof, so that roof would definitely be getting near the end of its service life. We don't see any leakage in it now, but it's just something that you wouldn't want to start to budget for because it will not last as long as the tile roof does.
One thing I do want to say is that area is over the outdoors. It's right here, the balcony.
Why don't we go look at that? Why don't we go? Hey, come on.
Okay.
So let's actually make sure we're on the same page.
Yeah. So that balcony is actually right here above us.
The balcony, ends here, but the leak I think was over here.
No, the leak is over there, to the right.
Right, but this actually is not the balcony. So that
No, this isn't the balcony.
right.
There was a leak. You can't see it now, but we had torrential rain here today, which actually was great when the roofer was here.
Yeah,
And
so the water was coming out of there.
yeah, the water was coming out of there,
You can actually
which is
see
the
where it
valley.
comes out of there, and then actually goes into that motion sensor too.
Yeah, the motion sensor.
And then we can look at. Hey, while we're here, you want to see the other one?
Yeah, I'll show you where the other leak was. So they're outside of the house, they're not indoors. And then this is the other area. Not where you see that white, because that's the gutter. It's actually beyond that, it's on the wood area, correct?
Correct.
Yeah.
So the reason why the valleys leak, especially before the roof needs to be replaced, is the valley is where you have a lot of water that comes into one area, and two, geometrically the slope of that valley is lower, so the water stays there longer.
Yeah, and I wanted to show you that the balcony that we're talking about is up here, and this is over this area here, which is outside.
Actually, you've got quite a few stains right here too. So you've got that and that. So that actually would be, I keep wanting to walk backwards and I'm gonna walk into the pool. Yeah, so that actually would be below the balcony.
Yes.
That
Yes,
would be
that's
right
it.
there.
That area is below the balcony.
Yeah.
Sorry, I keep switching
So
around.
that's where you have that staining.
Okay, so there is some staining
Right there.
below the balcony. So he's, like Scott said, that would be fiberglass?
Yeah.
Okay,
So
so,
I would say the next step would be to get a roofer out. I mean, obviously, you had one to come during the actual day-to-day, but.
right,
you
but he
get-
couldn't get up there because of the
it was
torrential
pouring down
rain.
rain.
Right.
And lightning usually doesn't.
And
work well
lightning,
when you're on
right,
the
we
roof.
couldn't do that
So
today.
it would,
Okay.
it would be a good idea to get a roofer out. To
Okay.
Take a look at both the tile roof.
Okay.
And also the actual balcony roof.
Okay.
too. So-
And so the balcony roof though, because there's tile there, they can't pull that
You actually
tile
aren't
up.
able to see it.
You can't
and
see
it's
it.
actually a little complicated there because you have the balcony, and then the balcony stops about 2 feet short of the eave, and then you have a couple of courses, or 1 or 2 courses of tile roof there.
Right,
So it could be in the tile roof and not the balcony roof, or it could be in the balcony. It would just take a roofer to figure it out.
okay, so we'll have to get him out again.
Yeah.
Okay,
All right, Mark, I'm sorry. I was stealing your
Okay,
thunder.
that's all right. I'm
That's
back.
okay.
I'm Mark again. Haven't changed.
You're still Mark.
The water heater's in the garage. It is from 2004, so it's 16 years old. It's a gas water heater. It's a 50-gallon water heater, which seems a little light, Scott.
For this
50?
size house?
Yeah.
there's 2 water heaters.
Oh, I didn't see. Oh, okay.
Okay.
That would make sense then. Okay.
Yeah,
Where's it dimensioned out?
I will. I got ahead. I obviously got ahead of somebody. So.
yeah,
Okay, so that'll answer that.
yeah,
The AC systems. So we have 5 AC split systems and 1 mini split system. The age of the mini split system was not able to be determined. The manufacturer's label plate is worn off, and it's also partially covered by the refrigerant lines. System number 1 is 2017. System number 2, the condensing unit is from 2010, and the air handler is from 2004. System number 3,
Can I ask you a question? The 2004, where is that located?
that is in the attic,
Okay,
yep, above the master bedroom, I believe.
okay,
The system number 3, both the condensing and the air handlers are 2017. System number 4, the condensing unit is 2004, and the air handler is 2019. System number 5, the condensing unit is 2019, and the air handler is 2010.
so
So-
how many do we have from 2004? That's
We
gonna be
have-
16 years old.
We have
That's 3.
one condensing unit and 1 air handler from 2004.
Okay,
Yep.
And before you get off the ACs, one of the AC units up in the attic uses that condensate pump,
Yep.
or actually both of them do, or one
No,
of them
just the
does?
one. Yeah.
Okay, do you know how old that one was?
That one is I believe that one was number 1, so that's 2017.
Okay. So that one uses what's called a condensate pump. So rather than use gravity and a 3/4 inch PVC line, it uses a condensate pump. And what it does is that condensate should go to the exterior, to the ground. That one has a condensate pump that dumps it onto the roof.
I saw that. It goes right out by the patio upstairs. I
Correct.
heard it.
Yeah. So it's like it continuously rains on that roof every time you're running your AC. in it.
So what's the fix for
The
that?
fix of that is you can use a condensate pump, but it needs to go to the exterior, to the actual ground, rather than discharge directly on that roof.
Okay,
So that would take an AC person to figure out how they would route that.
okay,
But since it's a condensate pump, they can actually run it through the attic and down the wall or wherever, but it should not discharge directly onto that roof.
I didn't think so either when I saw that. I was gonna ask you about that. Okay.
Yeah.
So just get an AC person and they will be able to rerun that?
Yes.
Okay,
While
Yeah.
while they're talking water
Sure.
heaters. As far as the plumbing, the second floor front bathroom tub was slow to drain. So you have a Jack and Jill bathroom on the
Yes.
second floor, and then you have one in the front. That front bathtub was slow to drain. The master bathroom whirlpool tub, I filled it up with water, and I tried to get it to work, but it doesn't work off the switch.
So
And
the
then-
jets don't work?
Right, and then I don't have an access for that tub.
There's no access for it?
Right, normally you're gonna have a tub access.
Yeah.
9 times out of 10, it was kind of in front, and then they actually put that tile in.
Yeah,
So they may be able to take a tile off and do it.
Okay.
But normally it should have a readily accessible
course.
access.
so it wasn't just a tripped switch?
No, because all of the breakers are on within
Okay,
the electrical panel.
okay.
And the master bathroom toilet just makes a little bit of a whining noise when you actually fill it back up. So that's, you would just want to put new guts in the master bathroom.
So like new
toilet.
flappers and things
Not so
like
much
that?
of, yeah, well, I mean, you would put a new flapper, but that was kind of the new fill valve too.
Okay, fill valve, okay.
Let's see, I've worked it up twice. Hang on a second, make sure I got my plumbing. And then as far as my other items, I'm just gonna keep going. As far as my other items, the rear exterior, so the bottom floor of the house is block. The second floor is wood frame. So the first floor is block with stucco, second floor is wood framed with stucco. I have a lot of cracking in the stucco on, this would be the north side, wouldn't it?
Correct.
Yes.
Okay, so that'd be the north side. And then they've done some repair to the stucco on the east side. And you have 2 different color paint on that east side second floor exterior wall. And I see where they've done some repairs to that stucco through the years. But definitely the stucco cracking on the second floor would really need to be caulked and sealed, because the stucco on the wood frame wall, even though it's not supposed to be the water barrier, really is the water barrier. So you really don't want to tolerate any type of cracking there in that stucco.
Because it'll get inside and then
'Cause it'll
degrade
actually-
the wood.
Correct.
Okay.
And then the actual door hardware is broken on the second floor Jack and Jill pocket door, and that pocket door does not operate either. And then the second floor front bathroom has a fogged window pane.
Oh, we ordered,
Did you order one?
it's on order,
Okay,
and it's
perfect.
paid for, and we're waiting for tenant.
Okay, that sounds
It
good.
has a big-
Okay, so that's gonna be fixed, the fogged window.
Right,
Great.
and then the second floor left front bedroom, that's the one that has the bathroom off the bedroom. That one has a sprung window, and then I've got 2 sprung windows in the second floor right front bedroom. And sprung means those windows open and close with springs on both sides. So the one on this side is visibly sprung, or the spring's out of the window. And the other ones are difficult to operate because one side of the spring is sprung.
So there's 3 windows that
They actually don't need to be replaced, kind of like,
they need repaired.
right.
Yeah,
right.
yeah, I
So
understand.
you actually replace the fog window, but you actually repair the windows that.
Exactly.
That,
Right.
springs. that
Sure.
are bad. Sorry, Mark. Still-
Okay, we're gonna go
So
back
we're back to
to,
Mark.
we're gonna
I'm
go back to
again.
Mark.
A couple of the other things that I had, on the right side of the house, a couple of the exterior doors, there's a little bit of wood decay at the bottom of the door jambs over there. The right side air conditioning units, you have 3 condensing units on the right side. It looks like there's a critter digging underneath one of the AC pads. I didn't scare him out or anything, I left him alone.
If it's a possum, he eats ticks.
Some of those screens are missing from the windows. I saw some of them in some of the closets and in different areas.
Okay,
In the pool storage closet, the door closes, but there's no back set on that handle for it to actually latch. So it doesn't latch. It has
so you'd have to use the key to
use the
close it.
deadbolt, correct.
Okay,
Right.
which we do have the key.
Okay.
They do have the key for it.
The detached apartment, the sliding doors in that apartment, they open, fully open. They're just not very smooth. They need tracks need to be cleaned and lubricated.
Okay,
And when they're closed, the top doesn't fully come together. There's a little bit of a gap and you can almost see it from here, but there's a gap in the top of the doors.
Okay. So how would you fix that?
Those can usually be adjusted by the wheels.
Okay.
You can adjust the wheels on those doors.
Okay.
I think that might be all I had. That's all I have. So I'm gonna turn it over to Kevin.
Hi, I'm Kevin. Electrically, inside underneath the stairway, there's a wine closet, cellar, whatever you want to call it. There's a receptacle that's just hanging from the wall by its wire. It's not really mounted to anything, so somebody needs to make that properly secured. Underneath this kitchen sink, there are a couple junction boxes that are on the floor of the kitchen sink cabinet, and they're a little bit rusted and corroded. Okay?
They should be off the floor too,
Well,
correct?
there's no issue with where they're at.
Oh,
Something
okay.
was probably dripping on
I
it.
gotcha. Okay.
It's not the actual floor, it's the floor of the cabinet,
I see. Okay.
okay? I'm calling this kind of area behind the garage apartment. There's a bathroom in there, and underneath the sink is accordion style drain pipe that is not smooth walled, and it's supposed to be smooth walled.
What do you mean by smooth wall?
Well, it's accordion pipe.
Yeah.
It should not be accordion pipe. It should be a straight, smooth transition.
Okay, so
that
that
things
needs
don't collapse.
changed out.
It's not leaking. It's not a, number 8 issue, but it is
Okay.
something a licensed plumber typically would not be installing that. It's usually
Okay.
indicative of an unlicensed person probably installing it.
I gotcha. Okay.
The half bath sink stopper does not function properly. That's right over here.
That's in that room.
No.
Off the garage?
No, I'm calling that
Oh,
the
they have.
apartment garage bath. This is a half bath over
Gotcha.
here.
The half bath by
And
the
that sink
laundry.
stopper doesn't function properly.
Okay.
The laundry tub in the laundry room, there's a leak. It's the old antiquated control handles or faucet, and it's a leak when you operate that at the base of the controls. There's some, Mark had missing window screens. I have a missing screen at the left rear of the living room. A lot of this stuff is handyman things. The half bath door does not latch, just needs to be adjusted. The rear exterior door of the garage apartment rubs at the jamb, just needs to be adjusted. I'm calling this the whole area is, I guess, the family room.
Yeah.
You've got those twin doors at the rear of the family room. Neither one of those doors, the handles actually latch. They do secure with the deadbolts, but those doors don't latch. So those need to be adjusted. The upper right side kitchen cabinet doors are in need of adjustment. These kind of rub and don't really close properly. It kind of stays open. So someone needs to adjust
So
that.
that just needs to be fixed.
Yeah, exactly. Just need to
Okay.
be adjusted. The washer and dryer are advancing in age. Underneath the control pads or sections are plastic, and there's some cracking in the plastic below the top level, and there is some rust on the washing machine door at the hinge.
But they do function.
It did not have a functionality issue.
Okay.
There is wood decay in the jamb and the door at the lower corner of the family room front exterior door. Okay, there'll be photos of all these things. There is a torn window screen at the front of the bonus room. Okay, the bonus room is what I consider that room at the front left that has its own split system. So you've got a
It's
torn window
like the
screen.
office.
Correct.
Yeah, what we would call the
You
office.
call it an office? Okay.
Sure.
I shall refer to it as such.
Thank you.
Okay, and that's all I have.
I have a question. What appliances did you check? There's the two
I operate
refrigerators.
everything that is not gas fueled.
So
And we do not operate coffee machines.
I was going to ask you about the coffee
We do
maker.
not operate coffee
Because
machines.
I don't really know how to use that one.
It's not within the scope.
We didn't get coffee
No, so
today.
one thing I cannot figure out, this looks to be like some kind of a
Warming door.
That's a warming drawer.
But I don't know what activates it. It's
Okay.
got what looks like a light here.
Okay.
But I don't see where the controls are for it.
Maybe I can text them or we can Google it. I can text the owner.
I can check that when I come back and check everything.
Yes.
So we have someone coming back, since the gas was not on today, to check
Yeah, it looks
some
like
of the
that light.
gas appliances and things like that. So Mark is going to be coming back, maybe Saturday. We're gonna get back in here It depends on when Mark's available and when this gas gets back on, because the pool heater also needs to be checked. So there'll be a few things that we do need to check. The hot water heaters, are those gas as well?
No, that's electric over there.
One is gas and one is electric.
So one is gas and one is electric, so we'll have to check that out as well. Okay, so anything that is gas, they will check out for us. Anything else?
Upstairs, Scott.
Here's
Anything
the
else?
link to our website.
Okay, so this is how you can get the report. It's paypelican.com, and it's an online portal for you to receive the report. I don't know if the report will be done tonight.
I'll have it ready to go at least by tomorrow morning.
Yeah, usually they're pretty good about it. You create a username and password, and then you just pay the fee of $6.25, and you guys will be good to go. And that's the end of the video. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Thanks, Pat.